shot of the Sacramento River on this lovely Monday morning.
Yes, welcome to our show.
We're back again with Lance Centofanti, creator of the virtual reality process, and we're now joined by Chris LaCursi, who is a client and the owner of a very successful virtual reality studio in New York. Welcome to both of you.
Yes,
Thank you.
thanks for
It's
being
great to be
here.
here.
Now, tell me why you decided to be a spokesperson.
Well, I didn't want to keep it my little secret. What I wanted to do is let everybody know what virtual reality is all about, because like Marilyn said before, not only did it change my life, but it gave me the opportunity to live my life. I'm active, I play hockey, I work out in the gym, play softball that I can never do when I wore what Lance said, the little silly rug wigs and toupees. What's great about the whole thing is that, it is your hair. It becomes your hair. There's nothing I can't do that anyone else can.
And look at the transformation there.
That's me, yeah.
Wow.
That's me.
What a big difference.
Well, I went bald when I was 19 years old, so
Oh my
really,
gosh.
yeah.
So young.
It was very young.
How has it changed your life?
It brought back my self-esteem. I'm so ecstatic about it because now I get to at least speak and tell everyone about it. Because I don't really think anybody really gets what it's all about. I think everyone still thinks we're back in the grandfather day and your father's old rug wig and toupee, and it's nothing like that. And I went through all that, and it stopped my life. Like I said before, I live my life now. I don't live my life around my hair. I live my life the way I want to live my life. Sports and swimming and having fun with my daughters, going in the pool, going in the ocean. The only thing I won't do is bungee jump because I'm afraid of that. But anything else, I'm
But
fine.
you wouldn't do that anyway.
I wouldn't do that anyway. It doesn't make a difference. But that's basically it.
Now, we were just talking about this during the break. I was asking you how this works. Is there a lot of maintenance? How does the system work?
Well, the wonderful part about it is there really isn't a lot of maintenance, but the maintenance that is involved is professionally done. For the client, there is no maintenance to speak of, no home maintenance. So you go to a studio, and it's like a spa treatment, and once every 3 to 4 weeks, this is professionally applied and serviced for you.
So it's almost like going in and just getting a haircut.
Exactly correct.
Exactly right.
So once every 3 to 4 weeks?
Yes.
So you just leave it on that whole time? You don't have to take it off?
Well, no. See, that's going back to the rug wig and toupees.
Right.
Here, it's permanent, and you take a shower, you go to sleep. You live a normal and active life. That's why it's so important. That's the reason why I wanted to become a spokesperson. And we do travel across the United States. I mean, I believe right now we have over 80 locations in the United States.
Yes, I think that's probably one of the key components is we have a network of studio affiliates throughout the United States. So not only can someone be serviced here in Sacramento at Elite's great facility, but if they're out of town on business or pleasure, obviously they have the opportunity of going to one of the other network affiliates.
Right.
Look at all these pictures.
I know.
Yeah.
Now,
Great, what a difference.
I also have to ask,
Sure.
it's something that you should not be afraid to touch.
Oh,
Correct?
no. You can get, if you're looking about getting intimate or if someone coming up to you and hugging you and everything else, again, it's not something that you have to worry about when you were wearing a rug wig or toupee, because exactly that's what I was fearing about when I used to do that. I used to always, duck. I always used to watch my head movements. And
Right.
now it's just, I'm playing hockey. It's one of the most roughest sports around.
Well,
No one would know unless
I know.
you- unless
and I
you-
bring that up because
Sure.
I have run my fingers through Marilyn's hair.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, guys
You're
are
very
shy.
lucky now.
Now, Chris, tell us what sets a virtual reality concept studio apart from regular hair salons and studios.
Well, again, going back to where we're just unique about what we do in the industry. We make it, believable, and that's what that's what it's really all about. And I own 3 studios in New York City. So what's nice about every day is when you see these guys or ladies walking down my hallway with a big smile on their face, because they're not worried about going out into the world and being made fun of, because or people, my old saying is I don't want people looking at my hair, people looking at my eyes. And when I wore back then what I was wearing, I would always look and everybody be staring on top. I'd be going, oh my God, what's going on here? What's going on? But now, everyone's staring at your eyes or looking at your eyes and paying more attention to you, not your hair. Like Lance always says, you don't want to walk into a party and everyone's first thing stop and going, oh my God, look who just walked in.
Right.
Or
Now-
just to have the feeling that you think that that's what they're doing.
Well, you
know?
do, because you're so self-conscious of it.
Yeah.
Now, if I never see my picture or I'm never at work, I don't even know I'm bald. And that's what's that's what's great about this whole concept is, and he brought back my self-esteem, where I wouldn't be sitting here talking the way I'm talking now or spiking my hair up, because obviously everyone else always wears their hair down because they want to cover that front hairline.
Sure.
Now you can spike it, gel it, you can slick it back, you can go to the left, to the right. I mean, what's nice about it is you can change your style as you choose. So, you know, because you're changing it all the time, it's like, what role do you want to play in Hollywood? You know, do you want to have long hair? Do you want to have short hair? You know.
Well, I think the special offer might be the most amazing part of all of this, is because, again, you've heard it, but, you know, it's another thing to see it and experience it. So we're inviting all the audience that would be interested in this to come in, talk to Marilyn and Chris, because they'll be at the facility along with Gary and the owners and Deborah, and we'll come in and sit with you, and you can go through this process.
But all they have to do is call the number on the screen right now and get all the information.
And what I really do recommend is anybody who has a hair loss problem or is feeling pain or whatever, give us a call. Mallory and I are there today. We'll go over certain things. I mean, we're living what people are living, so you know, please come in and take that opportunity. We can change your life.
And
I know we
both
can
look
change your life.
great.